Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Chris Davis. Before we get into our story, I want to apologize for not uploading anything Sunday or Monday. I was busy doing taxes. I only had 2 weeks left and it had taken longer than I thought it would. But I'm going to try to upload 2 videos this week to make up for it. Possibly 3. I just got to see if there's a topic that I can talk about, which there's plenty, which I think I can do 3 this week. But with that being said, today what we're going to talk about is what happened at the Oscars. So people have been talking about this for the last 48 to 72 hours. Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. So the reason why this all happened was Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair. He said that, hey Jada, I can't wait to see the next G.I. Jane movie, G.I. Jane 2. So the joke was about her hair, and it was sensitive because Jada Pinkett has this autoimmune disease called alopecia. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but it's an autoimmune disease that causes hair loss. And she's been public about it with her Red Table Talk. And so she decided to just shave it all off. Now, when you watch the videos, Will Smith is laughing at first, but he turns to his wife. She rolls her eyes. She didn't take the joke very well. And that's when Will Smith goes up on the stage and slaps Chris Rock. Now, I'm not going to really show the video because I'm sure you guys watched it 1,000 times already. He slaps Chris Rock, and he sits back down on the front row. And Chris Rock, he takes this really well, and he just keeps the show going. Will Smith later on accepts the Best Actor award. This is his first Oscar ever, and I guess that's what makes this moment so bittersweet, because this is his first Oscar ever, which people believed he deserved to win an Oscar for concussion. In my humble opinion, I thought he should have gotten an Oscar probably for 7 pounds or indefinitely for Pursuit of Happiness. But people unanimously agree that he should have gotten an Oscar for concussion. Didn't get it. This is his first Oscar ever in his career, and it has been tainted by this situation, this scandal that happened. Now, when it comes to this situation, you have 3 camps. You have people who support Will Smith, and then you have people who are against Will Smith, and then you have comedians. And I really put them in their own group because they have their own narrative that they're going with this, which I'll talk about later on in this video. But people who defend Will Smith says, hey, I don't like how he went about it, but he was defending his wife. Chris Rock's joke was in very bad taste. His wife is losing her hair to an autoimmune disease, and Chris Rock is making fun of it. As a comedian, yes, you push the envelope, okay, but you gotta know where the line is. You have to know which lines not to cross. All right, you have to know what lines that you should not cross. Like, as a comedian, you should be aware of that. And people say this is bigger than just Chris Rock. This really goes into Will Smith's childhood, where he watched his father abuse his mother, and he felt powerless to do anything then. But he felt in this moment that he had to do something. Otherwise, he would look weak. Like, he couldn't do anything about it as a kid, but he's an adult now, so he can do something about it now. You have the other camp who says Will Smith was 100% in the wrong. Like, I don't care if Chris Rock made a joke. Violence is never the answer. What he did was an assault. how is it that he was able to slap Chris Rock, sit at the front row of the Oscars, not get arrested, still get his award, still do an acceptance speech, and go out to the Oscars after party and just have fun? How is he able to do all that and get away with it? You have comedians who say, and to me, it's kind of a weak point, and I'll explain it, but comedians are saying Will Smith is 100% wrong. He's 100% wrong. As a public figure, you have to be able to take jokes. You have to be able to take criticism. You can't let it get to you. As comedians, that's what we all do. You're celebrities. You're public figures. It's people can criticize you and make jokes about you. As a celebrity, you should be able to take it. If you can't, do something else. They say if they were Chris Rock, they would have filed charges. They would have sued Will Smith. And then you have really them going down to this narrative of presidents. A president has been set. Comedians at a comedy club have to fear that if they say something that doesn't sit right with someone in the audience, they have to worry about someone coming up and assaulting them, which I think is ridiculous, because then if you're a comedian and you make jokes that you're gonna offend someone, then people can just hit you. I don't think it's gonna go that far. And I really agree with a point that Will Smith should have handled it differently. He shouldn't have sold it Chris Rock. I understand that point. But the point that comedians are trying to make, that everyone can now hit a comedian if they don't like what they say, I think that's a huge stretch. Another argument that they made that I think is probably an argument fallacy is that comedians are under attack now. Comedians are under attack after this incident with Will Smith. And I want to say that comedians have been under attack. If you've noticed, with the freedom of speech, is that you really can't say whatever you want unless it's liberal or conservative. Either one of those two groups. If you say anything that criticizes any of them and you're not on the other side, you're going to be canceled. So you already can't say whatever you want unless it's liberal or very conservative. And I really think that the Dave Chappelle and Netflix situation really demonstrated that a lot better. Now, you have comedians and you have people in general saying, okay, if Will Smith is going to assault Chris Rock for making a joke about Jada, okay, why didn't he do anything to the guy that had an affair with Jada? So Jada apparently had an affair with, his name's August, and they're saying, okay, why didn't Will Smith do something about it then? I don't know. Some people say he might have done something in private. So I'm going to keep following this story throughout the week, but let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Do you think Will Smith was in the right in this situation? Do you think he was wrong? Do you agree with comedians that now comedians have to fear about being assaulted? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you like what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.